Open your mind. Open your mind.
Hey out there, this is Buzz with the Survival Buzz. So I was reading an article today, and crime is rampant in the United States right now. I don't know how close you guys pay to current events and the news and things going on in the world, but you really should pay close attention because it's getting bad out there. So in 12 of the major U.S. cities, a few of them, the obvious ones, Portland, Louisville, Tucson, Baton Rouge, Toledo, Columbus, there's 12 of them. They have already surpassed their annual murder rate of all time. And there's still a few weeks left in December. A lot of the other major U.S. cities are creeping up right behind them, approaching those annual murder rates as well. In Los Angeles, it's so bad right now that the head of the union that represents the Los Angeles Police Department is telling people not to visit there at all, not to come there for the holidays or anything like that. He's comparing it to the movie The Purge, if you've seen that one. And in Northern California, San Francisco right now is not much better. That area, as well as Seattle and places, have always been known for the overdoses and the drug addiction and heroin and things. But right now in San Francisco, last year, the drug overdose rate there was nearly 3 times the death rate for, the convicts. Nearly 3 times. And that's a worldwide pandemic that we're shutting the entire world down for. So the point of this video is things are getting crazy out there. I'm always telling you to stockpile, to get livestock, to learn to garden, compost, those sort of things. Those are obvious things you need to feed yourself and your family when things just completely fall apart and society is just gone. But along with those things, you need to be able to protect yourself and your family. So if you don't already own one, now is the time to go out and get a firearm to protect yourself and your family. And learn how to use that. Whether that just be going down to the range and learning, and maybe somebody down there can give you a few pointers, because those people in that community are great. Most people that I've met are willing to show you a thing or two. They might be in the stall next to you firing and be willing to show you something. But if you have the money, if you have the means, I highly suggest that you go take a class or two. There are ranges and gun shops all over the place in most cities that will teach classes for these things, basic safety on up to tactical things, whatever you want to learn pretty much in most places. So you need to get proficient in these things right now. You need to purchase these things right now while you are able to purchase these things. Because as this starts constricting more and more and more, and society starts falling apart more and more and more, you might not have this opportunity again. So you need to get those things and learn with those things and practice with those things and know how to use those things and have, all the lead that you need to go through them. Because this thing is coming like a wave, and it's slowly getting bigger and bigger. So along with preparing food-wise, you need to get things to protect yourself and your family. Along with having livestock and all this stuff that you're preparing and saving to help feed your family, you're going to have to protect all that stuff eventually. Because this thing ain't stopping, it's getting worse and worse. I'm always telling you to have chickens and livestock and things, and that's great, and you should. But you have to learn ways to kind of hide that. Because when there's starving people, hordes of starving people everywhere, they're going to remember where they seen the chicken coop. They're going to remember where they seen a cow driving down the road. So start thinking of those things now. How you can hide those things, how you can protect those things, and get proficient in those things, and know those things like the back of your hand. Because there's going to come a time very, very soon that you're going to have to protect everything that you have, as well as your family and loved ones and yourself. So as always, like this video and subscribe if you like what you hear, and I'll catch you on the flip side. Later.